somebody wrong you don't get a lot of chances with me.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't. But the older I get, the more I realize that's a good way to lose permanent relation, like to have permanent, you know, to not have friendships, relationships, like I always talk about.
You said, what do I like about marriage? I love being married. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? I'm getting excited. Yes. Yes, I love my man. Okay? I love my man. But you know how people, like, I feel like these days people be up here just making it seem like it's just a piece of paper or it's not all that. I think sometimes it has a bad rep. But I feel like we know some beautiful couples.
There has to be a fine line to where you got to put your foot down. Like this is not what I want in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not doing anything to change your situation or whatever, then why do I have to feel obligated to continue to put up with something that I know I don't want in my life?
So you would be okay with cutting off a toxic family member? Do you think
For
that's
sure.
the best thing
For
to
sure.
do sometimes?
Yeah.
If they're not willing to change?
You have to.
Yeah.
Just because it's blood don't mean it's thicker. You know what I mean? Like it's just with his family. I do remember when Malachi was little, he wanted to play well. I wanted him to be in some sports. But it seemed like he didn't want to play sports.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he just started rejecting it, crying. You're like, man, I want to go home. Like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm not about to be that person.
Yeah.
So I was just pushing certain things on the kids. But then, like, if you pay attention after a while, they'll kind of show you what they want to do.
One of my family members say that they deal with insomnia. And I'm like, is it that you deal with the insomnia or is it that you cannot put down Candy Crush at night? Like I don't know. I just feel like baby girl, I think you're just addicted to playing Candy Crush and little games at night. And your brain has now been trained to stay up and do these things.
Be spontaneous. Do anything. I mean, just think of something to get to know each other. It's a good way to get to know each other when you're being spontaneous about anything.
It's a good way to know like each other's limits and all that stuff too.
Exactly. You know, just try something. Y'all might be on the highway, just try.
Look. Let me not.
No, talk your talk. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, have we ever done that? That's a little bit, I mean, we've done some spontaneous things, but the highway, Florida lawmakers pass a ban on social media for kids under 16, despite constitutional concerns.
Yeah, I like the move only because you do have predators out there that are on these sites that prey on children that they can't, but the children can't see.
Yeah, and I just feel like kids are not mentally developed enough to be on social media. Like the way how they consume negative things, I mean, it already impacts adults.
I mean, it was trash without them.
They were.
I'm talking about booty.
Yeah, like nobody was even talking about them no more, other than the fact that he wasn't there. That was the conversation. Ja's still out.
Yeah, pretty much. I think, but I mean, hell, Ja doing all the damn flying around and everything.
Yeah.
It's his style.
But I told you about that. I told you about that. Like, I do love seeing him play. I know he gets a bad rep for the, but I like the little guy for some reason. Like, he plays on my little heartstrings. I think he's just young.
Yes, he's young. I mean, give anybody 200 million
at that age. Like,
anybody at that age, and you're going to be, you know what I mean? Like,
she never talks about her hair. Why is she releasing a hair care line? Oh, it's going to be another failed business. Bruh, most of us use, unfortunately, like a lot of us, I know a lot of us, I try to mix it up and purchase black-owned products and stuff like that. But I still end up using non-black-owned products a lot of the time as well. Are you asking these same questions of the products that you're just randomly picking up from CVS and Walmart and all the stores? How would you feel if I was one of the people that were was up there getting serenaded?
I mean, listen,
that's what it's called, right? Like when you serenade somebody.
Yeah, it's entertainment. I know it's not. I mean, it kind of ends right there. I'm not about to be tripping over. I'm not about to be tripping over that stuff.
Yeah.
Because I just don't. It's just like, whatever. Okay.
I love me a secure man.
It's just crazy. I won't find me on social media while now.
I feel like a lot of guys say that they I like a girl with natural hair, or I like a girl with natural body, and y'all try to go to the most natural things when y'all stay in y'all preference. Why you making that face? I'm just saying. So my question to you is this, and I don't want to say pretend like I'm not your wife, because I'm your wife, but let me get to the point. Enhanced body or natural?
Definitely natural.
That was quick.
I got to see them tiger stripes.
If you won $10 million, what would you do with it?
Obviously, I ain't gonna tell nobody, right? But you telling me what I'm gonna do?
You gonna tell me?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh,
wait, should I not tell you?
I would hope.
What if I didn't?
If I found out, where's the nearest courts?
Nah, you'll be all right, man. I mean, I had to surprise you first. I'm gonna tell you that though. I'm gonna have to surprise you.
Okay, well, if it's on that tip, that's a little different than
it's gonna be that level.
You got $10 million and not telling me.
But you be asking too many questions though. It's like it'd be hard to surprise you. Tell me what is
babe.
But what,
babe? No, you can't keep a secret from me. That's the thing. I can tell. You be like, taking her to this restaurant she would want to go to. Like that, yeah. Yes, it do. I be knowing. I'm like, oh, he's so excited to do this. So he's definitely a person who shows his love from like by doing things. He's definitely a doer. Like if I say my throat itch, I got Halls 5 minutes later.
How do you define great sex?
God, the answer that immediately came to my mind was very blunt, and I don't want to say it because I mean, listen. I feel like I should cover my eyes and say it's not that serious. It's really not, because I am a grown woman.
You gotta have a pep talk.
I am a grown.
You gotta have a pep talk.
I am grown.
I'm grown, and I know that people I care about watching this, and I'm grown. So
I'm grown.
I need to let y'all know that I'm grown.
I'm grown.
Before I say what I gotta say.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this. Oh God, I'm so childish. Let's grow up here.
Take a sip.
It's really not that deep. I think because I'm taking so long to say it, it's making it worse. Because it's not that deep.
It's probably not that deep.
All I was going to say was, I define great sex as like when it ends in an orgasm.
Why can't you just say that?
I don't know. I just felt so shy.